We're going to go over some of the news, current news. Number one, the swine flu. It's attacking the planet, and Mexico has lost billions of dollars because of it. Boo-hoo-hoo. Well, they were gullible enough to let this happen. Navy, U.S. Navy destroyer has been contaminated. The crew, somebody has come down with the flu, so they are not going out on their tour of duty. Oh well. This just goes to show you that the medical powers that be, the A.M.A. and whatnot, they have a strong arm against the military. Isn't that interesting? Doctors trump the military forces. Story number two, speaking of military, Pakistan, president was speaking on CNN. He has stated that he wants more help in as far as equipment and supplies and training, but not personnel. It would be counterproductive. He is quoted as saying it's counterproductive. They do not want U.S. troops on the ground fighting alongside or fighting their battles. They just want the goods. They just want the money. And for more about this, really what's going on, check out some of the videos by a friend of mine, Obed Karki. I call him Karki, or whatever. The link is over there if you want to check him out. Now, Pakistan is claiming that the war is raging, it's heating up against the Taliban, and they've been asking for help. Obama did go over there, and that's what precipitated this Pakistani president to do his interviews on CNN and wherever else in the mainstream media. Okay, so Obama goes over there. What is really going on? Now, like, honestly, Obama was supposed to get us out of Iraq. This was his campaign promise. This is why people voted for him. We're not out of Iraq yet. We're not out of Afghanistan yet. In fact, there is no plan to get out of Afghanistan. There is no timetable whatsoever. They're not. Who's protesting it? Who's out there protesting it? People were protesting Iraq because, you know, God forbid that you could support anything that Bush the warmonger is doing. But who's protesting Afghanistan? Guess what? People gave a shit about Iraq and the Iraqi people a little bit, and they're just tired of giving a shit. And guess what? They don't give a shit about Afghanistan. I mean, sorry to say, that's the truth. Is it going to change? I don't know. It's not for me to say. I'm just a reporter. Don't shoot the bearer of the bad news. Number three, Miss USA. I mean, totally like YouTube news here, because this was the thing brought up by Perez Hilton, the vlogger versus the beauty queen. The runner-up, of course, was Miss California, Carrie Prejean. Now, photos of her scantily clad in just panties of the color pink. Yeah, okay, so this is on the website, thedirty.com. Not dirty.com. Do not go to dirty.com, okay? It's a porn site. Thedirty.com is actually not a porn site, but it's a site about porn. And thedirty.com is a tabloid, whatever. You don't even need to go there because there's only one photo. It's like nothing special. It shows her. It's not a full frontal. It is a side view, 3/4 and whatever, but she's covering up her breasts, and all you can see is the side of it. The side that, you know, is showing, and nothing nipple or anything like that. And it shows the profile side 3/4 view of the buttocks. Okay, but she says that this is not anything unlike a Christian to do, because she's in the modeling business, and as a model she has to do these type of things. And she lists them: swimwear, lingerie, so on and so forth, glamour shots. So she's supposed to be doing this. Now, what are all the gay advocates out there saying? You know, they want same-sex marriage, and they don't want you knocking it. Regardless of whether you are Miss California taking semi-nude photos. This is a big scandal. But let me tell you something. Honestly, you want to hear what Mr. East thinks? It's non-news. It's just honestly, homosexuals just bashing the Christian morality. And as everyone knows, the variety of fighting factions within the Christianity can never really get together and represent what they're thinking of. And it's going to take the literal visitation, second coming of Jesus Christ for them to get their shit together. So, whatever. It's very easy for the gays to bash Christians through the Miss California gal. Nothing against her. No offense to Beauty Queen. Number 4, we have the New York City plane buzzing Lower Manhattan. This is another non-news thing, really. First when I saw it, I thought, okay, so everybody's panicking, and this sends off like an entire wave of conspiracy theorists, nut jobs, nut cases, all, you know, clutching at straws here. And videos have been circulating around YouTube, but who cares? Nothing happened. The thing that came out today was the fact that it was for a White House photo op, and they were doing some kind of glamour shots of Air Force One. But apparently they're not going to release the photos or the video footage that they captured, and people are saying, well, why not? You know, you're flying this over there and scaring people, and now you're not gonna. They're gonna show it. It's gonna come out. It's like you're not gonna get it immediately, but it's gonna come out. It's gonna leak out or something, or they're gonna have a change of policy because they're gonna cave into the pressure from the freedom of information people. Freedom of information is very powerful. I know that I've used it firsthand. Freedom of information, FOI, laws, FOIL. It's a big thing, man, you know, and Obama's supposed to be for transparency, so show us the money. Number 5, it's about the cheeseburger. The burger stop, he went to Obama, checked out, I think it was Racy Burger Hell, or Hell of a Burger. I don't even know what the place was called, who cares, but he goes in there, I think he was with the VP also. But case in point, you know, manipulating the masses. Does anybody really think that Obama is one of the people? But he has planted in a hypnotic way the image into your subconscious. He has planted that there, and so now your brain is confused because you see him going in paying cold hard cash for a burger at a fast food joint. Look, he is a creature of the media. He's totally an actor, and that's why they call him cool. So, whatever. Take it for what it's worth. I'm not telling you how to form your opinion, but those are the facts. Number 6. Aside from politics and really getting into the media here, this is the story that it all leads up to. A outfit in southern Florida they do their own thing, so they are TV broadcasters, and they get some feeds, I guess, from some major networks, but their big beef now is a lawsuit against the Nielsen ratings group. Okay, everybody's heard of Nielsen, and back in the days that was the standard that got established. I believe it was the 60s and 70s really where they were just all out there, and on the TV shows, like Nielsen rates it like this, and whether it's going down or up, and then that would make the producers decide to keep a show or to sink it. What's going on with this lawsuit? They're saying that the Nielsen is inaccurate. It is a monopoly, and they are seeking to have the federal court find this out, and if that happens, we are going to have a total revolutionary, radical change in the media. So it's not quite obvious on where we should stand on this, but think about it from a YouTube point of view, internet media and vloggers. Think about it. Think about what could happen, but take a proactive stance, not being like passive to see what the court is going to do and what mainstream, Big Brother media is going to do as a result of this. How is Nielsen going to fight? Whose side are you going to take? Whatever. Remember that Viacom thing over the past year? Well, don't be passive. Be proactive. What's the strategy that we should have on the internet? How can we take advantage of what's happening? It's an opportunity, is all I'm alerting you to. It's an opportunity. And for any entrepreneurs out there, any independent producers, any of the big wigs out there that really have some potential to blossom, this is what I want you to consider. Times are changing.